Hello everybody. Today I was bored and wanted to do something interesting, so today I wanted to go over doing the Pit of 100 Trials on Paper Mario 1000-Year Door, but I wanted to do it with like max damage. So every single time I jump, my attacks will be doing the max damage that it possibly can. And here we go, we're going to start. So as you're going to see right here, you'll just see how much damage or how broken this thing can actually be. So I do 99 damage on each successful jump or hammer that I do in this game. The reason why is because the badge system in this game is pretty broken. There is a certain badge in this game called Power Rush. Power Rush, whenever you equip a Power Rush badge, it increases your attacking power by 2 points. If your health is in the kind of in the danger zone. So when you begin this game, when you begin the 1000-Year Door, you can't just automatically do this. It takes a little while, maybe a little over halfway, to get to this point, because you automatically start with 10 HP in the beginning of the game, and you cannot change that. However, about halfway through the game, a little bit past that, you can go to one of these magical people. Forgot which one it was, but you can permanently reduce your health points from 10 to 5, so you're constantly in this danger zone. The strategy is pretty famous. It's called, Danger Mario. I mean, that's not really that well known. I mean, that's not really that crazy. However, what I've never seen someone do before is just keep on stacking power rushes, like so many of them, to the point where combat becomes an absolute joke. So I wanted to see if there was a threshold, or if there was like a limit to how much you can do. And the limit is 99 damage. But you'll see that that's really not. No regular enemies have passed 99, except for maybe a few, which would probably be like the final boss, and then Bonetail, who is at the end of the Pit of 100 Trials. And so I just wanted to show just how absolutely broken Danger Mario can be in the Pit of 100 Trials, even against Bonetail, who has 200 HP. So in this video, I'll just show what happens, or how combat goes during the Pit of 100 Trials. Show the how fast to actually kill Bonetail, and then I'll just go over like the badge setup, and then how to get so many Power Rush badges in this game, because they are actually surprisingly pretty easy to get. Now, it is quite a grind, but hey, this is an RPG, and the name of the game for RPGs is grinding. So at the end of this video, I'll show how you can grind all these Power Rush badges. So I hope you enjoy. I'll turn off the volume, or turn off the audio, so that you guys can just watch the video. Alright, so you can see here now that the enemies are, their HP is a little bit higher, but still so easy to defeat them. I did switch to Goombella earlier, just so the enemies that haven't tattled yet, I can just get their HP, just for completion's sake. But nothing's really changing. I do get all the coins that I see just because, you know, just in case there are more of those movers who can move me down certain levels, but during the later levels, they don't really come up anymore, so there's really no need for me to get any more of the coins, but I still get them just because it's whatever, it's not a big deal. But I'm getting closer to the end of the Pit of 100 Trials. And as you can see also, like these later trials or these later pit levels, I'm actually getting a decent amount of experience points. So even though I'm at a fairly high level, and for a very, very long time, I was only getting one star point for each like level. Now I'm getting multiple. And pretty soon I'll actually even be getting like a whole lot more. So I'm at just the last 10 levels of the pit. So now I'll be able to just get at least one more level before I fight Bonetail. Again, I just like to tattle them just for completion's sake. Don't have to, and in fact, I could probably just go to where the professor is, and in his trash can, if there are any enemies that you missed, you can go through the trash can and you'll get all of those like tattle logs from those enemies. So this is kind of like useless. I don't have to do it. It's just whatever. So as you can see, I'm actually getting a decent amount of star points, or a decent amount of experience from them. So even though I'm at a high level, I can still level up again. So it's a good farming technique if you want it to be. And another really cool thing about the last 10 levels is you also have a chance of getting one of the golden daisies, and the golden daisies give you a ton of experience points. I just wanted to check how many levels I had left. I only have basically 5 more levels of just regular enemies, and then the last level will be Bonetail. So some of the hardest enemies in the regular game is because they can do so much damage and over within a couple seconds. Again, just Danger Mario is just absolutely broken. Yeah. In the first Paper Mario, I think the strat, it's still pretty good, but I think you only get like maybe 1 or 2 of like these Power Rush badges, and so while it's still like a pretty decent strat, it doesn't really, I mean, you can't really do anything. You can't really stack them, so you're really only doing like maybe a couple more damage points per attack. But in Thousand Year Door, you can farm like literally hundreds, if you really wanted to, of these badges. And so you can just get so much damage done. You can see I killed the Golden Daisy, and it gave me like 30 star points like alone. So again, if you ever want to just get more experience, this is the perfect way to do it. So only a couple more levels and then I'll be a Bonetail. Alright, and this is the last level before Bonetail. I contemplated thinking about going to the other character so that I can possibly steal the badge that he was holding, but it honestly wasn't a big deal. Didn't need it, so I just decided to continue forward. Alright, and now all that time, all that work to get to the final level of the Pit of 100 Trials. The first time I played this game, me and my little brother, we faced against Bonetail, and I think we barely beat him. I think it was a pretty difficult boss fight for us, I think the first time we did it. But I'm going to talent him right here, and you'll see, just for log's sake. And then when I finally attack him, you'll see just how broken Danger Mario really is. So most of the attacks I've been using in this run has just been multi-bounce, so I can attack on each enemy in successive order. And now I'll be using the other one. I'll be using Power Bounce, so I can just jump on him as many times as I possibly want to. So all it takes is 1, 2, 3, and he's done. Just one attack. Yep, just one attack and did close to 500 damage. Yeah, this just shows just how absolutely broken Danger Mario is. I play a lot of RPGs. One of the things I love to do is I just love to break them. Just love to just do as much possible damage, or to see how what the limit is. And I think Paper Mario 1000-Year Door is probably one of the most broken ones. Like it's really, it takes just a couple seconds to beat them. It's almost unfair. And yeah, that's the Pit of 100 Trials, done in like roughly 30 minutes-ish, maybe like give or take a few minutes. And yeah, it really is that simple. It really is that easy. So now what I will be doing is I'll be going back to the main hub, and I'll be showing you how to farm all of the Power Rush badges that you'll need in order to damage cap, which is 99, even on the final boss and even on Bonetail. Because throughout the game, you might find maybe 1 or 2 Power Rush badges, maybe a couple more, it doesn't matter. I mean, you can also steal them. Some enemies will also actually physically have the badges in battle, and you can steal it from them. But that can take, that depends on RNG, if they will actually show up and have it. And, I mean, it happens so far and so few between, and even being able to steal it relies on RNG. But there is a way to farm them, and it's actually really, really easy. It might take a little bit of time, like maybe it'll take you a couple hours to farm enough to actually become absolutely broken, but it is not difficult at all. So I remember reading online in certain game forums that the best way is at the Pianta Parlor is actually just to gamble. You see, like with the slot machines. And I tried that for a little while, and I absolutely hated it because once again, it relies on RNG, and I couldn't find a decent way to actually like get a good amount of coins. Well, however, I found that the playing game is really, really easy. You will almost always have a net positive or net gain each time you play this game. So it might be only like by 1 or 2 coins, but if you play this game, you will almost always have more than when you began. So it's been a long time since I played this game, but you can still see that even me being very, very rusty, just got to a little bit past 300. I don't want to get on the minus 15 because it will subtract from my coins, but you can already see it paid 10 coins to play the game, and I ended up with 12. It was a net positive. The more comfortable you begin, or the more comfortable you are with this game, you can actually land on those ×2 or even like ×3 spaces. So instead of getting 12 or 13 coins, you can get like 24 or 26. And I believe I'll be able to do that on this one right here. Yep, so I drop down and land on the ×2 space. So I think I picked up only 1 or 2 coins in that one. So go from 10 to 12, but all the way to 24. So it costs 10 coins per game, and I just added like 14. So it was a really, really big gain. So if you continue to play this game and continue to just rack up all the coins, you will be able to get to a point where you get a bunch of coins you can buy badges. See, at that time I thought I would be able to get to the ×3 past, but I miscalculated, so I actually got negative points. That happens every now and then, you know. it happens, but it's not a big deal because I will be able to get back those coins pretty quickly again. So after another couple playing games, I will be able to get back the coins that I lost. You see, you don't want to land on the 15, want to go a little bit further. I was super close to getting the ×2, but not a big deal. And I was able to get 15 coins. Again, I'll play again, so I'm getting a net plus of 5. Yep. I have to get on ×2 again, so I'm going to get the 28 coins. I think I'll only do it one more time, and then I'll go and see. Then I'll show you where you can actually buy the badges. Yep. So not much of a gain, but I was able to gain 2 extra coins. Oh, I guess this was the last one. But yeah, but this just goes to show that I began this game with what, like maybe 40 coins, and then I was able to very, very quickly get the coins to 80. So if you farm, you just keep on doing this. You play for a little while. You'll be able to rack up a bunch of the coins. And in so doing, you'll be able to buy a bunch of the badge that I will be able to show you right now. So I started with like, what, 30 or 40 coins. I ended up with 98. I forgot what this showed, just wanted to check. But yeah, this is absolutely dumb. Don't use this at all. So I go to Boo. Trade in winnings, and this will show all the badges or items that you can get. So some of these are pretty cool, like the FP and HP Plus are pretty cool, but the ones that are really good are the Power Rush. It's 34 coins for either yourself or for your partner. Now, there are speedrun strats or other strats where you can do to get Power Rush P to make your partner really strong, but I found that just buffing Mario is just so much easier and so much faster. Because of the skill points or the certain bouncing skills that he has, like multi-bounce or power bounce, he can kill all enemies in one go, even if there's multiple. If there's like 6 or 5 or 6, doesn't matter. Mario just multi-bounce and kill all of them. So that is how you're able to farm all the Power Rush badges. I wanted to have at least 52. So that, again, every time I equip this badge, I get 2 more damage. So I want to have at least 52 because Bonetail and other bosses have defense stats. So I want to have more than 50 so that I can still bypass the extra defense, so I can still get past 99 or 100. So yeah. So right now I'm just going over all the different badges that I have. Some of them are really cool, so you can, like spike defense, you can get bypass the spikes. One of them's one of the badges so I can bypass if they're made of fire. I have the zap tap, so just in case one of them touches me, or like they have a combo move, it's gonna stop. And then I have like pretty lucky or close call, just in case, like just in case something bad happens. I stacked some of the close calls, and I don't think it even works that way. I think just one of them is good enough. But yeah, that is how I. This is how you just absolutely break Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door. Again, this strategy or Danger Mario, it's really not that crazy. Everyone knows about it, but I wanted to push just how far I can actually get with it. And yeah, I'm able to damage cap regular enemies and even the hardest boss in the game. So yeah, thank you for just listening and watching. It was a pretty long video, so I'm sorry about that, but I hope you enjoyed it and have a good day.